Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Akakwadash, double honor to the other apostles and other bishops, a great millstone, even the elders that came before them, that taught us this truth. Shalom and say Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all our brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, hopeful life tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yashawan with a quick lesson. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you all. His foot is sliding. Slide, bum, 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 slide. Slide with me. Oh, won't you come away? Yeah, the foot slide. Deuteronomy 32 and 35. Let's read the King James and then we'll come back. To me belongeth vengeance to the Most High, and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time. Guess what? We're in that due time. And there's some foot sliding going down right now. For the day of their calamity is at hand. Their foot is going to slide directly into calamity. And the things that shall come upon them make haste. All right? So, if you understand the word crescendo, things start slow and then they wind up in that tidal wave before it slams down. Okay? So the slow start is in effect, and the E is cracking up. The Most High got Esau cracking up. All right, so that foot slide, hopeful elect 3, 2 hours ago, the struggle, that foot slide continues. Okay? What does it say? Shall begin to slide or shall slide? Their foot shall slide in due time. Okay? So, due time has a due date. And we're in it. And we're watching. This is the slide. I'm going to just jump in here wherever I'm at. And again, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to the brother. I'm not sure exactly what his name is. Hopeful Elect 3 is the name of his channel. Shabbat Shalom. You know the word.
A troubling trend. Over a third of U.S. workers now hold multiple jobs just to keep going, according to a recent survey by ZipRecruiter. Tonight, our Meg Oliver shows us how many school teachers are working side hustles.
Side hustles? Really? Ain't that our shit, side hustles? Right? Now you got it, which is an indication of what? That foot slide. See, Esau be trying to use everything that came from us. Oh, my side hustle. Esau, you need a side hustle? Really? Really? Your foot is sliding. That's a slide hustle. How many slide hustles? You understand what the hell is going on here? The curses are coming on them and coming off of us. All right, so don't let nobody tell you everything is all rosy, because things are happening in layers and in different phases. There are some people out right now watching you, sizing you up and about to knock you over the head because you think everything is okay right now. It's not for them. It might be all right for you. You might be surviving. But there's some motherfucker, you're like this, I'm good, so I got on these rose colors, and you're going to get that club to the head and your groceries taken. Because it's going down right now. Esau don't know nothing about no side hustle. When it gets too hot in the kitchen, this dude folds up. He's not going to be able to take what is coming. He can't even take the thought of it, that Jake is going to outlast and outwork and all of that. That's why they're mad coming at Jake right now. Okay? So Esau is cracking up.
Shows us how many school teachers are working side hustles. As we continue our series, Affordability in America.
On the ground was a little bag of gold.
From the time she was a child, Christine Regal knew she wanted to be a teacher.
I just love working with kids. I love the kids. I mean, I've been teaching for 26 years, and I still remain in contact with a lot.
But that devotion to her craft in Plainfield, New Jersey, requires quite a few side hustles to pay the bills.
Well, here I do breakfast duty.
Quite a few side hustles. What the hell is that? What's that? That's called slavery. Is what it's called. Not being able to afford your life is what side hustle. I can't afford my life. I must make myself a slave.
And lunch duty. I tutor after school, and then I work at Cheesecake Factory.
1 in 5 K through 12 teachers report struggling financially, with 71% of U.S. public school teachers working at least one additional job. Where are you getting hit the hardest?
Teaching is the side hustle. Whatever else they're doing. Well, I'm slinging dope right before I go to the side hustle called teaching. And if I got to sling a bag to one of the kids, whatever it takes, that's what a side hustle is. A side hustle, just hustle. Teaching is a hustle. Teaching, see, if you're wise with the wisdom from above, teaching is worse than the fucking dope. That indoctrination, that dope they're pushing over there. So any teacher, what are you? You're a pusher of dope. Destroying nations of people with indoctrination, lies and bullshit. The jig is up. Okay? Which is, that's something different as far as what reality holds. But what these people, what their reality is right now, they're waking up and finding out that everything is bullshit. Teaching, school, what you were teaching is all bullshit. Your salary is bullshit. Has been. Teacher salary been bullshit. Why? Because whatever you're teaching is bullshit. Okay, so what kind of teacher? If you're teaching bullshit, what kind of great teacher could you be? You could be a great teacher of bullshit. You understand? Teachers are not valued in Babylon the Great. Why? They're a dime a dozen. Anybody that'll push this bullshit, you got a job. Here, get up in there. Instead of having some integrity and say, oh, you know what, this is all lies and bullshit. I can't teach this to these children. It's going to destroy them. Okay? Anyway, integrity. The devil is waking up to the fact that we've sown nothing but wickedness in the earth, and now it's coming back to bite us in the ass. That's what it is.
Gosh, I'm getting hit everywhere. Like just this past weekend, it cost me $70 to put gas in my car. 70.
And see, they can't take that. Jake could be like, damn, I complain about it, suck it up, pull himself up by his bootstrap like he was trained to do. But you motherfuckers, can you do that? It's time. It's time to show and prove all that shit you've been fucking talking. It's time to show and fucking prove. No, you're going to go get a gun and come and try to kill Jake. That's the problem. Nope, you're the problem. After you go kill all the niggers, who's going to do the work? You fucking idiot. Still trying to get out of the work. Still trying to get out of the work. It ain't going to go down that way. If you went and killed all the niggers, who's going to do any of it? Well, we're going to get robots. You motherfuckers are stupid. We're going to get robots. You're stupid. Your robots don't even work. Go ask a Tesla truck owner if the robots work. Look at Elon Musk. Look at that dude. Look at that fucking dude. Look at Donald Trump. You motherfuckers are clowns. Talking about your God. You fucking clowns. I won't go shoot a nigger. Because I'm a fucking loser. Your day is over, motherfucker. Have your last 3 days. Kill as many niggas as you can. But guess what? You still haven't figured out. Everything comes back, stupid. So go ahead. Go ahead. Those of you that do, and it comes back, in these last days. What does that mean? That means you are the most vile and heinous piece of shit on the face of the earth. And you're going to go down and be remembered for that into eternity. Stupid. Okay? Trust and believe. All right? Who was that? Dabu that had the Akashic record up the other day?
This night I went grocery shopping. 2 bags of groceries, $160. That's where I'm getting hit. Repeat after me.
Yeah, you're going to get hit when they're waiting for you outside. You didn't spend $300 on groceries, got 2 bags. It's going to be real easy for somebody to come up and slap the shit out of you and take those 2 bags. And people don't understand. That's where it's going no matter what. And if you ain't ready, it's not because we didn't tell you, stupid. And the moment you exhale sharply because of what we said, you got. You done got. They're always saying, unless I wrote you down, what? You're going to get slapped outside a fucking grocery store. And your bag's taken. When you do, you wake up and say, it's exactly what that nigga said was going to happen. And I exhaled sharply. This is a foot slide. A vengeance. This is in the gospel, right? The word vengeance is in the gospel. It is mine to avenge. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 35. It is mine to avenge. I will repay. In due time, their foot will slip. Slippage is occurring right now. Their day of disaster is near, and they're doomed. The day of doomsday rushes upon them. Let's talk about Esau. The Most High will take revenge. How about that? You understand that? I will take revenge. Okay? For the time when their foot shall slip, okay? In due time, their foot will slip. Let's go through these real quick. Foot slide. Their foot shall slide, okay? They call me Drac, baby, here I come. I won't bite you, right? Drac gets a solo in Slide. One of the best solos ever taken. Okay, anyway. Their foot shall slip in due time. Retribution in due time. Their foot will slip, stumble. Soon, I like this, soon our enemies, Esau, will get what they deserve. Moab. Shoot a nigga in the back. Moab. Ishmael. Hurry up and buy. Which one was it? Contemporary English version. Soon our enemies will get what they deserve. Woo! What do they deserve? They deserve the curses and more. Suddenly they will slip and total disaster will quickly follow. Both feet, plural. I will get revenge and pay them back at the time their foot slips. Okay? We're watching the foot slide right now. Foot slides. We're watching foot slides. Foot shall slide in due time. That's pretty much it. Doth their foot. Their foot doth. For the time they lose their footing. I like that. I like the language, if you will. All right, so, tripped. Their foot shall be tripped up. The Most High is going to be the one doing the tripping up. See? Let's watch some more crime and Foot-Slide.
Chain. So it's not this like soulless vampire just sucking your money away with fees. These people actually do.
A bag with a hole in it. Esau got the bag with the hole in it. This is what we've been dealing with. It's a spiritual thing. You don't understand this. What is it? Damn, I can't think of it. The cup of trembling, if you will. Salah. If the cup of trembling is on you, if you understand the cup of trembling, if it's on you, right? Who are you to fight against the Most High? Okay. Not only, see, there's something called white supremacy, right? Where white people dominate and rule over other people, especially Negroes, okay? Now, combine that with what is known as the cup of trembling, where the Most High got you locked up and you can't do shit. You can't fight back. You can't formulate a Nat Turner plan. See, Nat was allowed, right, to go beyond the cup of trembling. You understand? The Most High, see, did that for our learning, if you will. And it's not written in the scriptures, but I'm sure that we can find, an example of, of Nat, because there's nothing new under the sun. All right. So, what does Nat represent? Okay. Well, what he did was he consulted the scriptures, and through the scripture, he got the power he needed to fight back, if you will. Now, the problem was he fought a physical fight instead of a spiritual fight. Okay. Yahweh Shai is the example. So anyway, the point I'm making is that if you understand the cup of trembling, Nat was allowed to go beyond that. He wasn't bound by that. Okay? And ultimately, his ultimate fate was that render unto Caesar, because we're not out of this yet. So it's all for our learning. But, right, if you understand the cup, he was allowed to go outside of the cup and rise up. Okay? Now, put that cup on Esau right now, right? We're already strong, but put that cup on, and the fact that all the curses, not just the cup, you understand? The cup is, you scared to do anything. How come Jake just ain't rose up? After all years and years and years and years of being beat down, how come Jake ain't just rose the fuck up? Because the Most High hasn't allowed it yet. That's the answer. He put the cup of trembling on your ass. Okay, where you scared, going to go out 7 ways. You're gonna run out 7 ways from your enemy like a bitch. That's part of the cup. You understand? As mighty as you are, motherfucker. Johnny Law come, hit the corner, every Negro, big as they are, knows an escape route. That's the cup of trembling. It's instinctive, right? No, that's the cup of trembling. Okay? Now you can take that off of us and put it on our enemy. All right? Combine that with hard times and all that. Well, ain't no money for nobody, but you got the cup on you too. You understand? And then Jake find a way, with all of that on his shoulder, Jake still finds a way to not only survive, but prosper. And this is what they're mad at. Okay.
A personal relationship with you. So they gave me what's called a courtesy call. And they wanted to tell me that I was about $600 overdrawn. So I asked them to go over the transactions. Well, it turns out my taxes came out finally, and with the money that I was spending over the weekend, not on massive things, but that overdrew my account. So I was able to move some money over to savings. The problem is I already moved money over for savings to help with my tax bill. So now I had to move even more money out. And believe me when I tell you, it took forever to save this money in my emergency account. It's not like gobs and gobs, but it's there for emergencies, not being bled dry by a soulless oligarch fascist junta. Cool. So now I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Because I don't get paid until next Friday. Today is Monday. I have over a week until payday. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I have cut every single thing that I can possibly cut. I have cut out all kinds of things. I have not bought new clothes in years. I don't even remember the last movie I went to. I think it was the Barbie movie. And before that, I think it was The Hate U Give, if I can remember correctly. I don't think there were any other movies. I don't go out to dinner all the time. The only thing left to cut is food. So, I don't know, like red beans and rice for the foreseeable future or something. You know, and there are a lot of people out here who are making cuts like that. There are people who eat cereal for dinner every single night. But, you know, as they say, it could be worse.
Jake is famous for cereal. Right? Right? That bowl of cereal. Watermelon, bowl of cereal. Right? What's she talking about? These are the new N-words. Not like they ain't been doing it the whole time, but now, that cup though. Isaiah 'll close on this. So, it's spiraling out. What is it? We was Dukes. 22. Let's get it over here. Isaiah 51:22. Thus saith the Lord, the Lord, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Let me read that again. Thus saith the Lord, one more. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, and thou shalt no more drink it again. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, Esau, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over. So, if you don't understand that, whatever happened to us is about to happen to you. Go back and look at it. Try to understand it. If you don't, get ready for it anyway.
I mean, it could be worse. Today I had a guy roll up through the thrift store, which is my second job, and as soon as he opened his passenger door, I saw the platform and the shelving, the little drawers and shelves underneath it, with a foam pad maybe an inch thick and a sleeping bag. Bro's living in his car. Elderly man living in his car, which is shockingly common in this very small town. Awesome sauce.
That's all we need, okay? This is all we need. So things are spiraling out of control, right? And it's not going to stop, right? And E is going to crack all the way out because they can't take it. They're not built like that, right? They ain't built like that. And then the shame that goes along with it. See, there's a shame element too. Okay, you're supposed to be winning out there, but you ain't winning. Looking bad. And Jake gonna laugh and point and make it look like he's doing so much better. He ain't doing, but he can make it look like that though. And then clown. That's coming. Why? Because you talked all that shit, right? Pull yourself up. Anyway, about to get bad out here. All right? Things are about to spiral completely out of control. Let me get one more. The love of many. Yeah. Just a quick way out here. Then shall the love of many. Where's that word wax? Wax. Wax on, wax off. The 12th, Matthew 24 and 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endureth till the end, the same shall be saved. That was yesterday's lesson. With that, we pray that the elect ratified you, brother and few sisters. Shabbat shalom.